Hello, I am Colin and this is Shineautomotive, and today we're cracking on with another transit van. We've got something different that we're going to be doing with this van today. So what we're going to do is get it pulled in the garage, get it stripped down, and we'll go through the bits and we're going to transform it into a proper smart looking van. Right, so the first job is we're going to get the door handles off. We're going to get all these wing mirror caps off, all the plastic side trims, get all them off. The bumpers, get all the rear bumper off, door handle, the rear number plate light, moulding, mud flaps, all these side trims, everything, get it all stripped down. And the weather's behind us today, so that is perfect. Right, so we have all the plastic taken off now, and what we're going to do is we're going to sand them down with 180 to get rid of all the bobbled effect that you can see there. There's a bit of repair work to do on this one, so a little bit wavy davy gravy, and there's this one here. So we'll set to get these sanded down and we'll do the repair work to that panel, and that there, it should just shape off. I think the handles are all good. Same again, 180, taking time getting into that groove there. So we've keyed it off for the primer to stick to. There's one of the bumper corners off there, and that's got some damage to repair as well there. So we'll just stick it on a time lapse and get all these sanded down, and then we'll get ready to repair the damaged bits. We use to repair the plastic corner of the bumper and the plastic side bits is a big boy plastic flexi filler. Look at that guy, by Silverhook. Now we use this filler, and they have a fine filler there, which is really good, and they have this really strong structural filler, which is really strong. We use that a lot on the XITT. If you know nothing about the XITT, you need to subscribe to the channel so you know all about our crazy builds that we do. So that's the filler that we've used in the video today. And all these sanding discs and abrasive products as well, we use by a company called Klingspor. These DA discs are fantastic, all the different grades, perfect timing. That was all the different grades that you need for sanding. So that's all the sanding material that we're using in this build that we're doing.
Carve it open. What is it, Lewis?
Something for your van.
Not for my van. No. Customer supplied parts, these. You're the best at modifying vans, Lewis.
Yeah, all vans.
Lewis brings all the transits to the yard. Side steps, eh?
Yeah.
Right, we'll read some instructions and get them fitted, eh, Lewis?
Really?
Well, you're the van expert. I heard a rumour that your first car was a transit van.
It is.
I know you've given it away so people are going to know what you've got.
It's a combo van.
Ah, right, fair enough.
sanded back, ready to go with 180. Just going to get it all dusted off now and then ready to hit with the high build plastic flexible primer that's going on. This bit's been knocked back here. There we go. As the people said in the last one, oh, I'm worried about these cars. They're all scrapped apart from that, but that's our car. So it doesn't matter if we get a bit of overspray anyway. We're stuck space in the garage, so this is what we've got. You know, we've got to make do. And Ellie's tail will become the little detailing brush if we do any cock-ups. Lewis is hitting the spoiler because he's got a spoiler for the back. I don't know if we've done an unboxing video of this bit. I don't know. I don't think we have. It's got a spoiler that comes in 2 halves. It gets glued on the back of the vehicle, one side like that for the gap for the rear door and the brake light. So we're getting then hit up. All these bits are detailed up. Spending time to get in that groove and all the edges, giving it all a good key. So we'll get some paint chucked on now. That is everything. That's for another job, forget about that. That is everything shot in the high build flexible primer. And what we're going to do now is just bang a guide coat on it, which is when you're sanding it down, you know where the imperfections are. So we'll get everything sanded down now. Look at my lovely truck. One day I'll get my truck done. If you've never seen our channel before, we have loads of playlists. We've got this truck that we've been building. That's a Turbo K. That is a Cavalier that we did an engine conversion in and did charity fun running. The Astra van. There's loads of bits. There's loads of bits, and that's coming up soon. So yeah, there we go. Right, I'll hit it in a guide coat. Just literally, that's it. So you know where to work when you're knocking it. So I'll jump on and get that done now.
Around the corner, I'm aiming to be double trouble, my new middle name. Next time you see me, I won't be the same. It's time for me to come alive. It's time for me to stand and stride. No feeling sorry for myself. No beating down on someone else. No reason to be satisfied. No way in hell I'm gonna die. Leave me alone and I'll be fine. Sin City waiting for me. Around the corner I'm aching to be double trouble, my new middle name. Next time you see me, I won't be the same. Sin City, I'm looking at you. Sin City, I know what to do. Sin City, I'm on my way. Sin City, I'm coming to stay.
So you know, the insignia in the background that is covered in the dust from the sanding is absolutely scrap because it's an insignia and the engine's blown up. If you need any parts off it though, let us know in the comment section down below because there's a rake of bits including a full Miltech exhaust on it.
I don't wanna feel this good just cause you called last night. I'm not that girl. I don't wanna dress up for you and be a toy. I'm not that girl. No, I'm not that girl. You got me
homemade device that. So it's the following day and Lewis is going to start putting back on the bits that he's taken off. Just checking all the clips before he puts them on. And once everything's on, we've got to work out gluing the spoiler on. Then everything just needs a little flat and polish, but not that bad. To say all that's been done outside, all we've got to do is just get rid of that tiny bit of orange peel on there. I'm absolutely well surprised there isn't a little bit of a fly or anything that's landed in there. Obviously we're used to painting here, but we can't paint in here, it's not practical. So I am thinking about building a little spray booth up the top sort of a thing, but it's not something that we do all the time. But these seem to do well on the channel and I don't mind enjoying it. It just changes it up from being a mechanic for the average day. These little plastic bits, we decided to take them off and actually leave them black to give them some contrast, but they have to be fitted before the bumper goes back on, and I want all the bumpers and bits fitted on so we can get this bit of the orange peel flatted out. So they have 3 little metal tabs that you have to sort of pry off with a trim tool. There's one, and then the joy of getting them back on, but we've discovered how you get them back on. It requires a skilled set of people not to damage this up, and just basically I'm holding it on the edge of the bench on the plastic bit. Lewis gets the clip just started off by hand, and then a socket with an extension and a little tapping hammer, and you just tap some home. I think you're home there, are you? And then you just make sure that it's home. It's bent up on that one side, so we'll just probably get a screwdriver, focus screwdriver in just to push that one side down. So obviously he's just brain on that one side now, but then that fits them back on. There is 3 and there's 3 going back on. We haven't lost any, we didn't lose any of these. You still got them all, Lewis. Yeah, so there we go. That's the 3 clips back in place, so he's gonna get it put back on now. The backlights screwed on. Once the backlights are screwed on, that's the back end down to me to start fitting the spoiler, and I'm not scared about fitting that spoiler at all. I'm gonna dry fit the spoiler, just edge it out with the masking tape, and then we'll slightly scuff up the area for the adhesive to use. That is going to be the tiger seal, because you never go wrong with it. So then the back of the spoiler that I haven't tried to get as little paint on as possible yesterday, I'm going to scuff up with some 180, and then we know we've got a good key for the spoiler to meet on top of the van. Then we use this double-sided tape just to get the initial grip while the glue is going off, and it's fantastic stuff, this. When we put that aluminium panel on the back of the wagon, that is what we glued that on with, and we used that adhesive stuff, and it stuck straight away, and I couldn't believe it held that up while the adhesive went off. Are you gonna be the foreman and watch this? Right, hopefully I've got everything I need. I've got some panel white, got some masking tape, got some sandpaper for scuffing up the area, double-sided tape, and the tiger seal. I've had the tiger seal sat in the sun for a while. It makes it a bit more pliable. So I'm gonna put it up there and mark it out, and hopefully that cloud's just gonna go the other way. Mark it out where I need to be, scuff it up, and then get it bonded on. Just as easy as that. Chase your tail light. I'll be under your skin, letting you go for a while, then I'm taking you in. Your face like diamonds, a glimmer and punch, shiny predator with a golden gun. Space age girl machine. So the issue I've jumped into now is the alignment of the door. When I've gone to put the spoiler on, the second spoiler on, just to offer it up, this door shoots in. Can you see the distance there? So then that makes that look awful. So right now I'm going through the tedious task. It's obviously had something done before, a roof rack or something in its previous life, and that door is further in. So now I'm just on the task of jigging it all around to get them back level. So this is back level here, so then the spoiler will fit level that he's on. That's the plan. So basically I've got a lot of jigging around to do right now. Right, so it's time to do the final detailing bits on the van. So all the wheels are to get washed down, the wheel arches and all the tyres. We're just going to run some wet and dry over a few little bits. Nothing too bad, because the paintwork, I know it's hard to see on the camera, it's come up really good. Just on a few areas, I just want to run over, just get a tiny bit of that orange peel out. Even though the van does have orange peel, the van has got really good paint on this at the moment. So if I just do them bits, just tidy the corners up, you know, just the flat bits, just run it over now, here, there and everywhere. And then I'm going to bring it into the garage, because the tow bar, this is nothing to do with us, but it's just, I want to get that on there and then clean that up and maybe just shoot the tow bar in some satin black, and then we can do the final reveal. It's looking sick. Let's get it detailed up then. Yeah, the wheels proper transform it. I was unsure about the side steps at first, but they've grown on me now. Colour coordinated the back bumper, fixed the tow bar, got the spoiler on. Now that spoiler was really hard to fit because the doors were so badly out of line. So that was really hard, because you need to sort of get that line in the middle right there to sort of flow down with the door, and you don't want that over sticking out. Do you know what I mean? It's hard work that. But that spoiler is done. It looks sick. It's all colour coordinated, side steps, wheels on it. It looks sick. If you want something like that doing to your van, we can do it. Let us know. If you enjoyed this one, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye now.